Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Clearwater, Minnesota. This is the Preserve Championship presented by Simon Line.
So, no out of bounds here on the second shot on 15. In fact, there's really no out of bounds on the entire hole. See that spectator rope over on the left side. Gannon going very high and using that angle to stop very quickly. There's really just this one tree, Terry, that you can see right out there in the center of your screen. You just kind of got to bend around that. You don't want to really land at the pin. You want to be about 15 feet right and just let the hillside funnel it over there. Yeah, there is out of bounds on the left too. It didn't look like you would have had enough juice, but anytime it's kicking left here, you always have to think about that line.
Hulk just outside a bullseye. Great shot.
Tricky little green here. You know, any basket hits off the top can easily roll down into that 20-25 foot mark. We've seen it happen many times over the years here on 16. But part of the chains, that'll always do. What a putt. A number one spot here for Rick. Very nice.
That'd be a good way to start out. Maybe a little eagle skip in. Instead, he's just going to have the bullseye hit for birdie.
I know Rick had a little bit more distance than we saw from Klein and Hammes earlier, but that's exactly the shot that I was expecting. Something overstable. Gannon, very nice down the gauntlet on 17. This is really just a gut check here, Terry. You can't just blast it through these trees. You gotta have a little bit of control. Nose up. Green light here for AB, not much to think about.
Comes out firing, connects from circle two. I was going to say that either hooked up or it got a nice little kiss late in the fairway, and I think it was the latter. Paul Kranz throwing his second on hole 4. Not bad for the 2022 AM World Champ. We've got both of them in the competition here this weekend, being Paul Kranz and then Cadence Burge over on the FPO side, AM World Champs from that year. Sullivan Tipton looking to close out strong. Simon decides to shed the outer layer. Sets up with a putt and cans it.
Advantage with AB's power. You can go with something maybe a little bit slower here.
Yeah, I believe this is just a putter.
Yeah, I mean, this is a 400-foot hole, and he's throwing a putter. And look at all the control. What a shot by Anthony Burrow.
Love it.
Trying to ride that wind.
Saying it should be perfect, and it comes up short.
Great opportunity to make eagle to get to 11 under and set the clubhouse lead.
And in, he finishes with an eagle. Gannon Burr skips the 10 under and goes right to 11. He's going to be your outright leader, and Corey Ellis will be one behind him.
And this is scary for the field. Gannon Burr setting the pace.
He'll be considerably short. See how aggressive he is on the putt. Coming up next, Marweed. Look at that flip up. It doesn't, wow. I was going to say, it doesn't get much better. He needed to slow it down just a little bit.
The front nine is yielding not as many birdies as the back nine. The back nine is much more attackable.
Everyone there thinks a birdie is a massive bonus on that hole.
Come on.
Oh, and the single shot going after the basket, almost ringing it up. Lucas Carmichael now putting for eagle on 18.
Yeah, we've been seeing his name jumping around. Oh, yeah.
Jump up, and get down. Lucas Carmichael, eagles to close out. Cannot be taking these huge numbers on hole number 7.
This hole, on the other hand, with a birdie by, ideally, you'd kind of check just about 30 feet to the right of the pin, drifting on a hyzer. This looks pretty good right here. That's perfect. Misty rain pushing off the left there.
The bounce off should lead to the bounce back for Simon Lizotte.
This could jump in, Ter. A little bit long on the hillside there.
Hamas going backhand roller.
A brand new hole here, hole number 9. Simon telling me that the roller was the play, and that worked out pretty well. And just work and start to turn immediately. Simon's just going to go crazy. Wide with a lot of turn. This might work out great. It's not the length, it's just... This is exactly the one I love. This should be inside circle, Terry, maybe even a park job.
Up above the basket of a downhill putt from just about bullseye's edge.
And exactly like I explained, aim at that tree, let it turn, landing just about 15 feet to the right of it. And really the land and the hole design is just going to draw that disc right to the basket. Very impressive shot there by Anthony Barello.
Lining things up from just outside circle 1. Simon's been playing really fast of late, but has turned it around over the last 2 holes.
And buries it.
Near bullseye hit for Heimberg on the 17th. Big Germ on the 17th, going with the forehand.
Yeah, we know Big Germ loves to throw these little floaty sidearms. Very North Carolina of him, and nice job by Big Germ.
Barella jams it home, though.
Nice bounce back for AB there with these conditions, the rain falling after the huge mistake previous hole. That'll help him forget that.
Get over there.
Beautiful shot inside the bullseye. Exactly what you want to do.
Basically what most of the field did from the fairway. Not able to get up and over this ridge line. AB is going to for sure. And inside the bullseye for Barella. God, these conditions, the wind coming heavy off the right. Calvin gonna go for it here. Can he get over? Yes, he can.
For Eagle and to get to 7 under. Yes, he can. Heimberg closes out with the 3 on the 18th.
Boom. I love it. By Gannon's own account. So really good stuff. Wow, what a putt by Simon.
So after all of the challenges and just destruction that we've seen on this green, even second-guessing some layups earlier this morning, we see Simon from the middle of circle 2 connect.
Marwe played that safe shot just like you said, but look at how much more distance he has. And it plays all uphill. And it just makes it tough to judge the distance. Let's see if Marwe can't do it.
Almost counting that as a birdie, right? The power that you have, as we watch Turner drain it from way deep in circle 2.
Turner's making a good little run here. Give him an ace.
Oh, off the chains. Danny Polk.
Wow, what a shot by Danny. Incredible. It was right around here. I'm thinking, boy, he got it up pretty high. That might go in.
Just off center, a little high and left.
Yeah, just a degree of turn more. Had he headed into that basket a little flatter, I think it would have stuck.
Simon shows us how. Right down the middle. Airborne all the way down through the hallway. He gets everything to check up just outside the bullseye. So we've got 2 virtually certain birdies here out of the foursome.
He's going to have to use his big power to go up and over these cedar trees and try to get it all the way back to that golf green on the par 5. It's pretty high.
Still going.
Might just stick.
And it does.
Eagle.
Inside 20 feet for Anthony Barella on the 18th.
Boy, Marweed's second shot was just perfect.
What?
Third shot not far off either.
Marweed to close out with birdie and to get to 6 under. Rick will finish at 4, Marweed at 6. Anthony Barella, 2 big drives. That gets him to 6 under.
The look on Simon's face says it all right there. It was an exhausting day playing in just questionable wind, heavy rain at times. But overall, not bad. I mean, obviously, Gannon Buhr, the #1 player in the world, shooting an 11 down. We still got 2 guys at double digits. I'm a little bit shocked with Anthony Barella. Again, I just said it. The 3 holes that he took bogey strokes on were just all self-inflicted wounds. He could have easily been at 10. I think even not even playing ultimately that great. So I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be a lot of work for these guys tomorrow to try to chase down Gannon. Hey everybody, Nate Doss here, and thank you so much for watching. For more awesome videos just like this, click subscribe, hit that bell icon, and never miss a new video. And for live disc golf, come join us on the Disc Golf Network. We'll see you in the fairways.